I've been up like 2.5 days. Homie, we all American, you to the SA. My family call me Hoodie, we cool with the last name. I be taking down my enemies, shoot them like Max Payne.
Yo, what is up, ladies and gentlemen, people of the world, it's subscribing sxephil coming at you another Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 gameplay commentary, and today I'm coming at you with a fairly decent gameplay here with the AK-47. I was going to use the USAS in this gameplay, but obviously I had to switch, and all I know about this game is it's Carbon AK-47 Team Deathmatch, so whatever it is, hopefully you do enjoy it. And what I'm going to be talking about today is the two developers that produce Call of Duty. Yes, it's Treyarch versus Infinity Ward. For me, personally, I prefer Treyarch, right? So I will probably rank both of them out of 10 for what they have done, right? So Infinity Ward started this whole thing off, right? They made COD 4. Now, COD 4 was a huge game. It's a huge success, and loads of people loved it, right? Loads of them. And I thought it was a fairly good game. Right now, I can't really play it because it's kind of broken, but when it was there, when it was like in its prime, it was a really good game. I had quite a lot of fun with it, and you know, it kind of made every single Call of Duty from then. You know, I guarantee Black Ops 2 will use that kind of foundation, and loads more other games, you know, use that kind of same concept, like you know, Homefront and whatever. But yeah, so you know, Infinity Ward basically just made this whole series what it is today and what we love and play. And COD 4 was good, but they didn't quite, you know, support it. I know the frag times free and stuff like that were still really irritating. I mean, you still had Second Chance or whatever in there, Juggernaut and all that stuff, and people didn't really like that. But for what it was a really good game, and yeah, I was quite happy with that. So, you know, the second Infinity Ward game, Modern Warfare 2, yeah. Well, Modern Warfare 2 wasn't a terrible game, right? Everybody would say, yeah, just because of support, it's a bad game. But what it did was it kind of redid everything. Like, it made kill streaks the way that they are today. They made, you know, the titles and emblems and stuff like that a lot better, and it kind of gives you this kind of more fun play of the game, if you know what I mean. Like, you can customize things a lot more. You have your own little identity when you play, you know, you have your own style or whatever, and I quite like that kind of idea. But they introduced death streaks. They introduced things that were really bad, like you know, yeah, death streaks and noob tubes and second chance, and well, they didn't really introduce them two things, but it kind of came to fame after that. So yeah, it wasn't a great game, but it was a kind of bigger step than what World at War did after COD 4. Now, the next thing I want to say is Modern Warfare 3 is not a bad game, but what they did was they tried to kind of make it more of a Black Ops, right? They tried to balance things a lot more. They tried to kind of customize things a lot more, and it kind of ended up being a fairly decent game, but not the greatest game in the world. I wouldn't rank this above an 8 for the whole game. It's a good game, but it's not perfect, right? So I'll bear that in mind. We all know what the stance is with Modern Warfare 3. You know, they still have the bullshit with the death streaks. I really hope they take that out in Black Ops 2. So let's move on to Treyarch. Okay, so Treyarch are a very good game developer. In fact, it's my favourite who produced Call of Duty. It beats Infinity Ward any day of the week. The reason is, I mean, after World at War, yeah, maybe people were saying, you know, fuck Treyarch, I don't want them to make another game. But after Black Ops, wow. I mean, Black Ops was a step above the rest, right? The reason why is because of the fucking support. I mean, the support was amazing. Anything that I didn't... Like, if I saw anything that looked a bit wrong or, like, out of place, they'd patch it the next day. If I saw anything that looked a bit, you know, like it's going to be overpowered, they'd patch it the next day. It's simple because, you know, Von der Haar would listen to the tweets. You know, he'll be on there 24/7, and they'll be really quick to sort that stuff out. I mean, I didn't really experience any kind of glitch in Black Ops, and I really did like that about the game. I really found the game really playable in that respect, because it did come after Modern Warfare 2, and if you don't remember what that game was like, try using a noob tube. But you know, I kind of figured that that they were really good at support, but a couple of things that they were kind of you know, not so great on. They tried to attempt to do better weapon balancing, but they didn't really do that 100%, did they? They attempted it, and they kind of it was almost like they left some of the aspects out. They didn't want to buff any weapons because they felt like it weren't needed, like a Mach 11. How are you supposed to get a 10 KD with that thing? Like, how? right? If you put no kill streaks on, how are you going to do well, right? How is that going to work? If you put UAV, counter UAV on, how on earth do you expect to do well with that gun? I mean, it's just not a great gun. Had 20 bullets in its clip, and it had a poor damage ratio, decent recoil, but that's all it really had. And that's the thing about the guns in that game, they weren't really 100% balanced. There was a couple of guns that really did overpower the other ones, like the AK-74U and the FAMAS. But I'm not saying like the other assault rifles weren't good. It's just the other ones were really good, and they kind of thought that if they decided to kind of build in stopping power, the game would be a lot different. Right, the game would be a lot easier for people with the Galil, the AK-47 to play, and with the Mach 11 and those kind of guns. And you know what? I'll leave it at that, guys. So I'd say Treyarch's better. Hopefully Black Ops 2 is a really good game. But yeah, Infinity Ward, you need to pull up your socks. And there we are, guys. It's Super School Night 6 and I'm out.
Let's figure it out.
I said I'm too young to be tied down, looking at the world from my east side town, and we find out, I swear later will be different. She leaving me a present, but baby I am gifted. Maybe I'ma miss it like Christmas. Either way you can stay at the top of my wish list. No receipts and no return policies, and I return when the whole world follow me. Apologies to lames who couldn't get real. I'm a dreamer trying to catch it up in left field. With a nanny I be giving her the best feel, till I have her screaming out.